Hey everybody, it's Larry up in Brine, Minnesota. Guess what we got going this weekend? It's Friday, and I'm going to smoke some salmon. Oh yeah. Now this is a killer brine. Look how rich that is. I'll put the recipe down below, but it's 2 quarts of water, 2 cups of brown sugar, 1 cup of kosher salt, a half a cup of soy sauce, a half a cup of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and 1 tablespoon of black pepper. And I'm telling you what, this is killer good. Now I put some salmon in, put it in for 24 hours, okay? Take it out, take your salmon out, don't rinse it off. What we're going to do here, okay, and we're going to put them on these racks, is what we want to do. And I'm going to line all these racks up with it, and then I'm going to put a little fan on it. And the reason you do that is you want this little chemical to adhere, if I got the name correct. It's a sticky coating that you get as the fish dry. We want to get it dry before we put it in a smoker. That way the smoke will adhere to it great. Otherwise, if you put it in this way, you can get kind of a smudgy look. It won't look near as appealing, it won't stick as well. But I'll put a fan on this for a while, and when I bring this back, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. You'll get a glossy, kind of a glossed over look, and you'll get a really nice a surface that the smoke can adhere to. So I'm going to line up all I got about 4 pounds of wild caught salmon here, and I'm going to get them all in a rack here. I'm going to a little fan over here I'm going to put on it. And then when it starts getting tacky, I'll bring it back and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? I'll be back. Okay, this is Larry. I'm back. I just lined these up. They're not dry yet. I just put them out, but I wanted to show you something. When you lay these out, don't use tongs, okay? I thought I'd be smart, because then you put a little indentation or something. So you just lift them out with your hand gently. You want them to have that beautiful appearance. No marks, just lift them out. Your hands might get a little chilly because of the water, but the brine, but just take them out. I got the fan, I got a little fan on them. I'm just going to let them here. I'll be back. I'll check them here in about a half hour, 45 minutes, an hour. They're already salt brine. You don't have to worry. They're not going to spoil, okay? I'll get my smoker ready, and I'm going to let these dry, okay? And you'll see what I'm talking about, okay? I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. It's been about an hour, maybe a little over an hour and a half, and you can see how these have gotten kind of a dull, see, and they get a sticky. You'll feel it, and there'll be this kind of a sticky to them. See, now they're ready to go in the smoker, and they'll really take on the smoke. See how the brown sugar and stuff, brine, just put a nice color to them? These are going to be gorgeous. In fact, I'm going to try probably taking a couple of them, maybe putting a little maple syrup. I've got some real maple syrup on them, and I might even take a couple and put some ground pepper on, do a couple pepper. But these are going in the smoker. As soon as I get them in there and they're going, I'll be back. Hi everybody, this is Larry up in Brine. We're back. Well, the fish, the salmon, have been in the smoker for about 9 hours, and it's looking pretty good. I think it's ready. Look at that. I had to take a little sample. Oh yeah, is that stuff good? Applewood and hickory. Yeah, I'm going to pull it. Looks pretty good. I took a little sample. It's nice and firm. I don't like smoked fish that's mushy, but I don't want it dry either. I want it just right, and this is just right. So we're going to bring it in the house, and we're just going to shut her off here and let her cool down. Bring it in, and then we'll debone it. And then on my next video, or maybe even on this one, I don't know, I'm going to show you how to make the most killer salmon dip you ever ate. It's Larry. I'll be back. Hi everybody, it's Larry. The fish are done. The salmon is done. I got a bunch more I'm doing tomorrow. I got some rainbow trout, some whitefish, and some northern. It's all brining out, but this brine is killer good. You got to try it. unbelievable. I just couldn't help myself. I had to sample some. And man, let me tell you what, look at that. You talk about nice and just perfectly flaky, and the flavor, unbelievable. I got the recipe below, check it out. The wife gets home here in a little while. I got some Philadelphia cream cheese setting out. She takes sour cream and cream cheese, and she flakes out all this salmon and makes the salmon dip, put a little garlic powder in it, and you put it on crackers. Oh my gosh, let me tell you what. Oh, drives you nuts. What I did is I got a whole bunch of these little cups down at the little supply place here in the little lid. I'm going to take these and put some salmon dip in each one of these and about 4 or 5 of these crackers and take them to work and torture everybody. They'll go nuts. That way at least I can give a lot out to a bunch of people. And a lot of people surprisingly have never had smoked fish. You still live in Minnesota and they haven't had it. Unbelievable. But try this recipe. It is killer good. Even if you got to go down to the store, buy some salmon. I think I bought a 2-pound bag of salmon. Nice chunks for $8.99 for 2 pounds, which is not real bad. I'm going to try to see if I can get a better deal and get some whole salmon and do it. But I've got a bunch of other ones doing. But I just was starved for fish, so I just went and grabbed some just to do. But this recipe was a new recipe as far as the brine. It bar none blows all the rest away. Try this recipe below. Brine your fish 24 hours in it and smoke it. Oh man, I brought the temperature. I started, like I said, first few hours I didn't go above 100 degrees, then about 110, then about 120, then I got up to about 140, and the last hour or so it was up to about 160 degrees. Fish has only got to be about 145 or so. You'll tell when it's firm enough. Break a little piece off. Try it when you're cooking it. You know, that's how you get right in there. Try it out. Break a little piece off and try it. And then you'll say, oh yeah, that's just right. And you know just when. Now I'll let this cool down. I'll put it in the bag, let it cool, and let her flake it up. And I'm going to see if I can talk her in to doing a little video on how to make this salmon dip and knock your socks off. Anyway, this is Brainerd up in this is Larry up in Brainerd, Minnesota again. Telling you, man, you gotta try this salmon. You gotta try doing it this way. This is Larry, out over and out. We'll talk to you later. Ciao.